I'm seeing off the bat from both teams. They may not be timely, but at least they have their strategic shit together. On the side of Stark, you've got Warspite, Julio, Lennon, Bradenburg, and Masabi.
That's right. Brandenburg's an interesting choice. It's got secondaries. It's got
second one we've seen.
Yeah. All right, and then let's take a look at opposing them to the south. A Repulse, or sorry, TO bringing with them a Repulse, a Hiei, a Massachusetts, a Roma, and a Tirpitz Black.
That team wins. TO wins.
Why?
Off picks alone.
Why?
There's not a weakness in this team.
Okay.
The Repulse has your outside flanking and speed. If you take the Hiei and keep him back, it's a Fuso. It's got a ton of guns, shoot some HE. Let your Roma be the tanky troll that it is. Let your Massachusetts tank, let your Tirpitz tank. As long as they don't shoot the Hiei or catch the Repulse off, they win. That's my bold prediction.
Well, I gotta say, I disagree with you about the Hiei because I don't feel like she plays at all in Congo, at all like the Fuso. At least in my personal experience, she doesn't. So, I don't know that she's really an HE spammer. I think, though, she's really good at catching broadsides at long range. Giulio Cesare, Warspite, maybe even Lennon, because he can long range, plunging fire onto the Lennon and punch through that deck armor. That would be interesting, actually.
I don't like the fact that they're charging in with her.
Mm-hmm.
But here we go. First contact, Tirpitz, Massachusetts, Bradenburg at sea. It's a 2v1. They want them shooting at the Tirpitz and the Roma, not the Hiei.
He, like He-Man, he,
yeah,
a. Like, hey, there you go.
Hey. Yeah, if they can get him shooting at the Tirpitz and the Roma, huge advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Roma needs to get in on the action. I don't like the fact that you've got your tier 5 and tier 6 kind of leading the charge with the Massachusetts in tow, though. Tirpitz taking some good damage early on, trading well.
Mm-hmm.
Cross shots from the Warspite. Roma's got to get in on the act. They want this Roma shot at, but not by the Lennon broads. That's the only weakness that ship has from an armor perspective. And they're shooting at him. That's huge. Shoot at the Roma, they say.
Here it comes. Clunk.
Yeah, that's the weakness. You had to turn or maneuver. It's the double trader. Going for the cap. It's the
See, now
Vicey strategy.
Here is where, if he had a Vittorio Veneto, he could have used his fuel smoke and gone into the cap and taken it and just sailed away.
Yeah, I mean, they're getting what they want with shooting at the Roma, but the Lennon's position is problematic. The Roma's got the trolliest armor known to man. There you go. He's getting a little bit more angle for the dangle. And you're going to see Repulse, the and the Massachusetts start opening up on the Lennon. Here, cross shots from the... Is that Roma or Tirpitz on a broadside Lennon? That's huge! Bam!
Should be the Roma.
Wow!
Yep. Both ships can dish it. They just can't take it.
That's huge. And the Roma's dark now. And capping. So a little Warspite Julio are booty facing the action, but that Lennon taking that shot hurts. They basically did the damage that the Bradenburg and Massachusetts had put on the Tirpitz in one salvo.
Well, the problem with that position is that there's the low spots, and if you look at the mini-map, it doesn't seem like it's a low spot. And he didn't take that into account. He is still sitting broadside to that Roma, by the way.
Yeah, and he's in a valley again. Take a look at the valley.
That's what I mean.
He's going to be able to back out. If he backs up a little bit, he's okay. He's unspotted now.
Mm-hmm.
And now Team TO, they have what they want. They're shooting at their hard armored ships. The Massachusetts, the Tirpitz, they shot at the Roma a little bit. The Roma's got to move forward now and take advantage of the fact that you've capped and get some position on this Brandenburg, Massachusetts. Otherwise, they're just going to kill the Tirpitz.
If I was the Roma, I might actually try to sneak into the channel on the other side of B directly in front of him. Not worry about the Massachusetts and Brandenburg, but instead try to put yourself in a position to smack the Giulio Warspite.
Oh, he's backing up. I'm familiar with this strategy. It's slow, it's broadside. He's got to put some big damage on the Brandenburg.
Meanwhile, while this has been going on, look at Dino Killer. He's quite low.
Yeah, that was a lot of time. And now the Roma's broadside and exposed its one weakness and gets punished for it.
Mm-hmm. Dino Killer's at 3K, healing though.
With all of this happening, the TO team, they have points. They can afford to lose a ship here. And the Julio and the Warspite of Stark have managed to turn around. But that's a dead Brandenburg. Maybe. There needs to be Massachusetts Repulsor.
Nope, they got him. They got him.
They need to get one salvo out on this Brandenburg before he's able to heal. And I don't think they have guns to do it.
I don't think so either.
Because he's unspotted. Roma, pop that plane. Use that plane as a spotter.
It's available.
Like the Massachusetts is doing to you.
It's too bad Patriot Fox is still able to just kind of sit there.
Yeah, you almost... Oh, boy. Oh,
Almost.
It could've been worse. The backup strategy never works. Never back up broadside. Big hits on the Massachusetts. Dude, those are huge hits.
They were huge hits.
But you're so vulnerable because now you have to get your completely change directions. You're flat broadside to two ships. And you're going to take a ton. Like, it's so true. This armor is so good. It bounces from so many angles except flat broadside. And here you go. Lennon is back in the game, popping that second heal.
Now, the problem is, by the time the Roma's moving forward, look who he's facing now. Giulio and Warspite. He had the opportunity to relocate earlier, didn't take it, and now he's getting punished for it.
Well, and the Brandenburg's got to they got to remove him.
Bob was taking shots at him, hitting him, but...
And the EA, is at a weird angle on the Lennon. The focus fire is not happening.
Well, they moved Bob in the Massachusetts to somebody else because of the Roma situation.
There you go, dead Brandenburg, but...
Took a long time.
Took a long time. They can get away with it. They're still ahead on points. A is completely uncontested.
EA turning broadside to the Lennon. Lennon doesn't even care. Lennon's like, I'm going to shoot the Roma instead. Because the Roma's out broadside to him. Revenge. Right there.
That Roma hurts my soul. What
Terrible.
team did I say was going to win? I changed my mind.
Yeah, that's why I was curious when you made that determination.
Many broadsides. I mean, you had all the tools.
And what is this EA doing?
He's going to ram him. Why?
That's not going to help.
You have a huge advantage against him. Weirdly enough, they're ahead on points with 1:30. Do they win straight on points? Repulse, don't turn in then. Do not turn in. Don't do it.
He's doing it. It's like he's listening to
you. Run to the island. If you're going to do it, run to the island.
He's actually okay right now. If he stops and reverses, he's fine.
Just use the island as cover. You got 1:08. Massachusetts is dark. There's nothing they can do, right? It's gonna be close on. It's gonna be close on points. If that repulse gets spotted and focused down by 3,
he's spotted. He's spotted now. And I will say,
the island.
Life finds a way. That's what I'll say. Ow! Right through the face.
He stopped too. Run at the island, you
he
maniac!
Could absolutely run for the island now. Instead, he's
he's backing up. He's giving them all a shot.
doing the French maneuver. Now, if Bob can whack these guys as they come out, this actually might still be okay. 20 seconds left.
Seconds, yeah. I feel like you and I have to do a tutorial on looking at the time left in the game because Repulse dies here.
Jeez.
Doesn't have a heal.
Bye bye. There it is. That's the throw.
It flips it.
Stark with the first win.
It was a disgrace. We threw it. It was ours.
Oh my goodness. Painful.
Emotionally hurts.
Pain. Well, congratulations to Stark for taking advantage of those opportunities. And miserable man.
I love these games.
Oh God.
Because you feel like as a caster, you're actually giving them good feedback.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. On the side of... Oh, they switched sides.
They switched sides.
Spawn reverse. On the side of TO now, you've got Repulse, Roma, Tirpitz, ARP, and Massachusetts. Same comp, different map.
That's right, because the only problem they had was their use of the ship, not the ship itself. And then over on the other side for Stark, we've got Massachusetts, Warspite, Lennon, Giulio Cesare, Brandenburg, same comp as well.
I mean, you can make a compelling argument that on day one you don't change ships. I'm going to be really sad if we don't see teams have map-specific ships. I mean, this is NA. I'm trying to get our competitive community to standard. And you can't do this and expect success.
Mm-hmm.
This is all the things you could do ahead before the game starts to give your team an edge. And when you don't, out of sheer like, there's only 6 maps to plan for. On this map, these are the ships. On this map, these are the like. It's not a complex system.
So if that's the case, do you think that the issue was more they didn't really practice that much?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know but we'll have to see it across the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not upset about it today. Mm-hmm. I'll be a little bit more irritated tomorrow because this information's out now. Like, hey, you should have ships specific and pre-planned and set up for different maps. Because some ships are really, really good on certain maps. Like, we were talking about our good friend, the tier 7
the Nelson. You could get away with it here because there's this island. This island is huge for the Nelson. It can choose when it engages and when it doesn't. Great potential pick here, depending on what ships you choose. And here we go. The is the first one leading the charge again. Don't lead with the tier 5 ship. Nope. You have Roma, Tirpitz, and Massachusetts. They're going to bring all of their marbles to A, though. Yeah, he is definitely a get on the flank kind of ship, so he should have been on the A line anyways. If you wanted to play that side, A4 into A3 into A2, get on the broadside of Stark's push. He's not doing that, though. He's turning back in.
Well, he's getting hit by secondaries at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He's discovered charging an island, but it's not going to help him here.
So he's going to try turning around the other way. Well, it's a good thing he's got the turret traverse commander skill. Because, man, those poor turret operators.
He's dark.
Yeah, he's also completely stuck.
He's found himself a nice little nook. I'm familiar with what are the odds that you turn yourself into this? Let's see. At this point, you actually wait, too. You don't even want to back out of it just yet.
Nope.
Let them focus on your 3 heavy hitters.
Let your heel come back up.
Well, and Repulse can be behind these islands just doming stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Unspotted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not a lot of crossfire potential, though, when your Tirpitz and Roma are within 5 meters of each other.
Yeah, they're doing a little mating dance right now, aren't they?
Yes, but they're getting the cap. Massachusetts B of Lord Amaruk is going to be able to cap D, though. So points are going to be nominal.
Yeah, I don't like the strategy of all to one side, because if you're going to do that, you need to win that side. You can't just sit and dig in if you're all on one side. And that's what's happening here.
Take a look at Stark. Bradenburg's finally getting some damage here, but the Massachusetts is losing this fight.
Right, because everybody else dug in, and nobody can shoot them.
Well, and here's your backing up. Hey, hi.
Actually, that's the best thing he could do right now. Take the
angle.
You got to take the pressure off of
Massachusetts.
The Massachusetts, yeah.
Not that way though.
No, like I said, that's okay, because Bob now, that's less Bob is taking. Use Cobra as a
shot.
I don't know.
He's just kind of commanding the fleet from the rear.
Well, yeah.
And what Stark has right now is the potential for crossfire, control of the map.
Yeah, everything.
They're gonna win. There is nothing that can happen in this game, short of 3 people disconnecting, that will make them lose this match.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Because the Julio and Warspite and Lennon are gonna live long enough for this Massachusetts to come meandering through here, and the moment he gets here, these guys are dead.
Yep. Hey, I know. Let's put all of our ships in one place and then have only one of them out and be shot at.
And then stop. And there you go. There's the Massachusetts lessons learned here. But if you're going to do that, you got to push through.
Absolutely.
And again, they kind of got what they wanted. You know, they were shooting at the Tier 8 ship, but like a Lenin, Warspite, Bradenburg, Julio killed him. And I guess they finally got the Bradenburg, but now the Repulse is sailing full broadside of these boys. He's gonna get clappy. And here you go. Massachusetts has gotten where he wants to be, and that's a dead. Hi.
Nope, he's still okay. Now he's dead. Nope.
Oh, good RNG. RNG's on your side.
Yeah, he's got 5 seconds to go. I mean, he is a very fast battleship. It's what, 30 knots, maybe a little bit higher, of course, with the flags and stuff. But
I believe so.
You don't put him, like you said, at the head of the charge. And then once he gets stuck, you got to find a way to get him out. Oh, good. The Tirpitz and Roma have moved forward a little bit. Now they can use their bow guns.
I mean, imagine having a Roma and a Tirpitz, 2 very tankily things, establishing a cross shot.
Across what?
Crossfire, cross shot. But by now, look, the Massachusetts, he's in their quick cap. He's in their home cap.
That's right.
And there's nothing to stop him.
But look at Commander Repulse go. He's like, see you later, EA. I will see to the disposition of the rear.
They're close on points, though.
They are.
Like, there's nothing, if you're a TO, there's nothing about this so far that would tell you as a team, like, we probably did something wrong here.
Man, every time Cobra's trying to get out with the EA, something stops him from moving. And he's got to go back in.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where you live now. And the only thing that could get these sweet shots on the Lenin are the Tier 6 Repulse. And
that's right.
It's not really a big AP shooter.
No, it's not. So this is, you know what we're seeing? It's kind of like the random battle strategy of, you know, together strong. Like, you know, like, let's all go here.
It can work.
Yes, it can.
If you push through and overpower, but there's a timer on this, and that timer is called the Massachusetts free capping D and getting into C for free. And if you haven't proceeded past your halfway point and killed 3 ships in that time, then the time's up and you've lost.
You absolutely cannot afford to let the enemy team react to what you're trying to do if you're going to go an all-in-one strategy. You have to keep them on their toes the whole time. The minute you stop, they can pivot to whatever they need to do and find something to work.
Who won game 1?
Stark.
Okay. Preach.
Remember, T.O. threw that away with the repulse.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, sorry.
And maybe that's the reason why he's so far back now, is because he didn't like being, you know, he didn't like his name being called out so much.
There's a minute left. Turpit's gonna die here.
I mean, we might as well try something.
Yeah, there's movement happening now, but it's when you're down with a minute left. I applaud you for trying something. But what you got to give Stark credit for here is they didn't deploy anything, like commit any of their ships until they had a good idea of what was happening. And once they did, that Massachusetts got the green light. There you go. Torp on the Lenin.
Yep.
He's got...
The Roma can kill him, actually.
But
he shoots the Massachusetts instead. Oof. And then here comes Clock.
There's broadside Roma again. I'm familiar with that maneuver. And then into the beach. We're not going to be able to see that part of it. No, he spins back, and that's going to be game number 2. Going to Stark.
That's right. He had the chance there to get that kill, and he didn't take it. He was so laser focused on the Massachusetts. Probably got screamed at afterwards by his friends in the voice chat. What are you doing?
Yeah, is DSMF our next whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, they're in here.
Okay, so this is game 3, Stark versus T.O. Stark has won the first 2 battles so far. Obviously looking to win again so they can get more points for tomorrow's matchup, I suppose. And they are bringing with them Julio, Massachusetts, Brandenburg, Warspite, Lenin. Very familiar comp at this point.
In a sudden twist, T.O. has stunned the world and brought the same 5 ships.
Yes. Yes. Although they've switched up their players, Bob is now in the HEA.
Bap.
He was in the Massachusetts. Cobra now in the Massachusetts. Maybe he got sick of being shot at and says, look, somebody else take the crap ship.
Let's see what the deployment is. Now, Trident's an interesting map because this island in between A and B allows the potential to get very close without being shot at.
I love that island. When I play cruisers, I go there all the time.
Yes.
I call it FU Island.
And torpedo battleships. I'm looking on the side of TO. Wait, Stark is green. Yeah, I'm looking on the side of TO. They've got some torpedoes. I'm looking on the side of Stark. They are suspiciously missing them. So you can lock down A and B with the Turpins.
That's right.
The threat of those torpedoes will cause stalls almost all the time. Let's see if they send it to A and B. It looks like C is the call. Oh, my poor soul. Are they going to give up A? Or high A or repulse to A?
Looks like they're going to go... I think they're going to go 3 to C and 2 to A. That's what T.O.'s looking to do. Whereas Stark is just like, let's just go at him in a line.
And just own that. If you own AB...
Yeah.
Coming across from C into B, there's nothing to protect you. It's just a void of open water.
Sorry, I'm just checking something here.
Yeah, I've got a streamer that showed up.
Okay. Well, we have... I like the Julio Cesare from Star, by the way, going all the way out to the flank there. He's going to work his way south once he feels he's secure over there, which is smart. Looks like Stark's meat is going towards B. They've got Massachusetts, Brandenburg going that way. Lenin is heading towards Charlie.
Oh,
Roma
the
detected.
Repulse and the Haye, if Stark continues putting ships towards AB, are in a world of hurt. They're putting all their eggs in the basket of C with their tier 8s.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kiting away.
Yeah. Yeah, no, chat was complaining they couldn't hear you for a little bit, and I guess I didn't have
It's probably
audio
a good
set
thing.
up on that stupid maps next scene, so I got it fixed for next time.
Oh, yeah. It's better off that you can't hear me. It's just me bitching. It's just me bitching. That's
There you
all
go.
it is. Okay, so again, they've got them shooting at what they want, but where's the damage? Okay, focus. Nope. Yes, focus fire on the Lenin, the ship they want them to shoot at, because he's bow in, and they're throwing AP at him. It's a shell selection issue here. Again, Roma showing a little bit of broadside to the Brandenburg, gets away with it. Trolley armor, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, he's
And there you
okay.
go. B's capped. It's weird though with their tier 8s. They're kind of floating around together.
Mm-hmm.
That's the core of your firepower and strength.
Mm-hmm.
And again, there's not a crossfire being developed because they're all together.
That's right.
So the Lenin can just angle in. He's near invulnerable. Same with the Massachusetts, who's button, and Brandenburg's bought into them as well. They've got no way to get good damage.
It's almost like, if you look at it, both teams almost were like, here, tier 8s, you guys go and fight the battle, and you 6s and 5s, you just go off on the side there and, try to make it look good for you.
Well, they figured out that Repulse and Hey are in A, and they're actually more aggressive than the Massachusetts is, who's taken no damage. And so Warspite, Julio, Brandenburg, Massachusetts, that's where you put your guns. And the way they're positioned in the middle, behind the island, it's a neat place. They can shoot at them.
Yep.
Whereas TO, they can't shoot at the Julio. They're putting their eggs in the basket of the Brandenburg.
Which is smart. I mean, Brandenburg's already at half.
But now the Turpitz and the Roma are behind the island, and now it's just the Repulse and the Haye to be punished for this.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
And it looks like the Massachusetts might even come join him. Behind the island. And what needs to happen is Roma stopped and bowed in. I think the Roma would have been far better off if he had continued going north, try to get on the side of the Lenin. He didn't do that. So now he's just going to sit there and get into basically a secondary fight with the Brandenburg. This is still anybody's game.
They've got to move. This whole Roma Turpitz love fest of shooting, like you're shooting at targets that can bow in, because there's nothing to punish them.
Yeah, but I mean, take a look though. TO does cap A.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised the Massachusetts of Stark moved forward.
He's actually reversing into the cap. Yeah.
Reversed into it, because he could be crushing the Repulse and the Haye.
I think
And
they.
it's a fair fight. It's a fair fight today now.
Yeah, I think they're trying to stop the push. Because you see, he's shooting at Dino Killer. Iron Man's at 3K. He's gonna go down here.
I'm not really sure you could call this a push, though. It's just your 3 most powerful ships drive into sea and stop.
Yeah.
There's the Brandenburg. Okay, now you have an advantage.
That's
what
right.
What are you going to do with it?
That's right. Now's when you send your Massachusetts. I mean, the 3 of you guys, the 3 of them have to all go at it. Repulse,
Yeah.
by the way. Look at the Repulse.
Run your Turpitz at the Lenin and torp him.
The Repulse did not learn in the first game that going bow in and reversing against opposing battleships is not a good idea.
Oh no, Turpitz.
So Repulse is dead in about a minute or less.
They're going to kill the Massachusetts here.
Lord Murk, yeah, absolutely. He just went into the middle. Now look at the Lenin trying to come around.
Well, the Turpitz is eliminating his right side torps.
And beautiful flank by the Lenin.
He got him off.
Sure, but that's not going to kill him anyway. Even if you took all 4.
No.
And he takes one. Big
And
whoop.
the Massachusetts be healed. The repulse is gonna.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the tier 5, 6 of Stark are just styling on the Haye and the repulse. Just styling on them. That was a fair fight.
Yeah.
Oh, repulse. Speed burst backwards. Lennon's got shots at you as well, and you're dead.
That's right.
Look, cross shots. It's a crazy concept.
Well, Maruk goes down, though.
So you have a tier advantage now with a minute 50 to go. But, yeah, caps are even.
Yep.
Take the Massachusetts and ram him into the Lennon. And the moment that happens, bring the Roma over and get cross shots on those two. But they've got to do it quickly because the
Minute and a half.
Creye is... Oh, he's actually ass facing them. You should be going full bananas. But look, the Lennon's getting cross shots. Roma, Massachusetts are not, and Roma can't move forward because the Lennon's sitting right there. Massachusetts has to ram this Lennon. Ram him.
Roma should be moving forward because even though the Lennon is there, he'll take one salvo. It shouldn't kill him completely, and he can take the heat off the Hiei. He needs to be going now, actually, so that he can be
something because there's only a minute. Yeah.
Well, because now he could double team the Lennon. Now he's finally starting to move. A little bit too little, too late.
Ram him. Ram him. Ram him. No, that's the opposite of ramming.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is throwing the game again. He had it.
He got away with murder, but oh no.
29 seconds. 29 seconds. And look, the Roma is now coming out. The Roma. Come on, Roma. Get the kill. Let's see it. Let's see it. Here comes a shot. Oh, almost the full kill.
It doesn't
10 seconds.
Matter if you kill him now.
Does it? Nope. Not enough points.
No.
Wow.
All right, let's get into this next match, as they may have started without us, to be perfectly honest with you.
Well, let's find out.